welcome back to Pancakes and Pandemonium. So, if you're new here, I'm Sarah. I'm a mom of 5. 3 of my kids are autistic, and I homeschool 3 of my kids, which means I'm constantly working on a budget, but I'm really busy inside the home. Plus, I do YouTube on the side. And really, truthfully, aren't all moms working moms? So we're doing all of these things and we're working on a budget. I have shown you guys a lot of my grocery hauls. And last year we didn't do a ton of cooking videos just because figuring out times and routines and schedules. And it was our first year homeschooling, so my plate was full. But you know, I think we always need new ideas, new suggestions. It's fun, at least it is for me, to see the way people do things and plan meals and make meals work on their home. And then of course you guys see my grocery hauls. So, you know, it's fun. It could be nice to be like, oh, this is how she's using these items, right? So that's what I'm gonna show you guys today. So do me a favor, like this video, subscribe, and let's jump in, shall we? So the first thing we're gonna do is we are gonna do batch cooking. It's going to prep my meals. This is gonna be a quick and easy meal. I did some polls on Instagram and the YouTube community page, and all of you wanted to see quick and easy meals. And guys, batch cooking is one of the biggest ways to do that. I get meat on sale. I kind of pick a day, a weekend, a day off, and I line up my crock pots and I cook it, package it, and freeze it to grab. So I've made my meal plan for the week. We are gonna have a chicken lasagna soup. We are going to have chicken pesto sandwiches. We are going to have like a beef stew. And then we're gonna have what we call rojo beef tacos. So we're gonna get our meat prepped. And so with this busy week, I can just go and grab the meat. It's already cooked. So the meals are gonna cook a lot faster, especially for if I have a day where the morning gets away from me and I can't, you know, start dinner until lunchtime. That's fine. Or if I've got to like cook it at the stove, right? I just need 15-20 minutes that night kind of a deal. That's fine. It's gonna go faster. So that is one of my favorite ways to do it. And you guys know from my hauls, I stock up when it's on sale. So it's accessible. And then when it's batch cooked, it's in baggies in the freezer and stacked up. So it's taking up less room in my freezer. So it's got all of these benefits. And it's just convenient. And then like I said, it gets a jump start on my week. So that's what we're doing right now. I need to make a little bit of broth. I do buy the box broths when they're on sale or on a good deal, but a lot of times I use better than bouillon. I'm gonna make up a little bit of beef better than bouillon, put some garlic in it. A lot of times I use Trader Joe's onion salt, but I'm out, which means we're gonna have to go to Trader Joe's again soon. Bummer. But I do have garlic powder and onion powder, so we're just gonna use that and salt and pepper today. Lance went and got the meat put in the crock pots for me. So I'm gonna get these set up, just, you know, hot water, broth, a little bit of garlic. I'm gonna season the meat directly with salt and pepper, and we're just gonna get those cooking. And then season everything. I keep it pretty simple. If you have the Trader Joe's onion salt, guys, it's even easier. These are literally just gonna cook all day on them until they're shreddable. Okay, that's it. Everything is gonna cook. I have everything set to the 10-hour mark. It's just gonna cook on low until I can shred everything. Then we'll cool it, put it in bags, put it in the freezer for the week. So I never checked back in with you guys after the food got cooked. I ended up on the phone. Like, it was just one of those like days, like several phone calls in a row and things happening, and you know, then kids, and it was just a whole thing. So the meat cooked all day, we let it cool, put it in bags, in freezers, except for today. One caveat, you're gonna see the chicken and you're gonna be like, what happened? Nothing happened because I was busy and I didn't clarify they kept the broth in with the chicken and shredded the chicken in the broth that it cooked in. So it's not mushy, it's just shredded in broth, and that makes the difference where normally, you know, you take it out and you shred it and you've got chunks of chicken. But it's gonna work fine, especially for the 2 dinners that we have it in. And it's, like I said, you can't mess it up, so it's fine. So for tonight's dinner, we are gonna make some really yummy chicken sandwiches. Let me show you what I've got. We won't focus too long on this chicken, but I promise it's delicious. But we are gonna add a healthy amount of cracked black pepper and a pinch more salt. So another thing is I grabbed these. Don't make my mistake. I was thinking 6 rolls, 6 servings, already garlic and cheese on them. Boom. It's gonna be a great flavor hit, and generally I like things that are going to pack a flavor punch in quick and easy meals, right? I like to use jarred sauces, things like that. In this case, pay the 30 cents more and get the buns from your bakery section, because you're gonna get the whole bun for 30 cents more. And let me show you what I got. It's these itty bitty tiny rolls, and they count each half, where I thought I was getting 6 rolls. Does that make sense? I got 2 boxes. It's gonna feed everyone anyway. We'll add some fruit and veggies and it'll be totally fine. But they would have much rather had a sandwich, if that makes sense. So get the bakery rolls next time. So we've got our pesto, and then I'm just spreading the chicken on, and we're gonna heavily dollop it on so there's plenty of protein, it's nice and filling. And then we're gonna top it with fresh mozzarella. We're gonna pop it in a 425-degree oven and let all of these cook together nicely. And we're just gonna chop up some bell peppers and some carrot sticks. I think I've got some cucumber in there. Now we're gonna have a yummy dinner. Okay, there we go. Pesto, chicken, the mozzarella. Now, with fresh mozzarella, I always sprinkle a little bit of sea salt on top because I think it just tastes better that way. But you can leave it plain. But we're gonna pop this in a 425-degree oven for like 15-ish minutes. I'm gonna chop up the veggies, and yeah, super easy Sunday night dinner. And because they're gonna be warm sandwiches, look, it's cold and drizzly out there, so they're gonna hit the spot nicely. For tonight's dinner, we're gonna do kind of a shortcut chicken lasagna soup. I've seen a few trending, but we wanna use pantry staples that, you know, we picked up on sale. We wanna use our batch cooked chicken and some stuff like that. So here's what, Mason's in class. You will definitely hear him. His headphones are broke too, so it's a whole thing. So let's get it started tonight. A little thing of onions I had chopped up for a taco night. We're just gonna throw those in. We have some of our batch cooked chicken. And guys, this chicken made a ton. I've done 2 chicken dinners. Now I was anticipating using more of this batch in the sandwiches, but remember the rolls were kind of small. But I have 2 more quart bags of chicken back there for other dinners. I mean, it stretched really, really well. Have our room temperature, a brick of room temperature cream cheese. And again, guys, it's cold. Les has been working outside. You know, the kids are trapped indoors. We live in a basement, which basements just run colder. So this is gonna be a really hearty, comforting, warm and creamy soup. We're throwing in some garlic, because garlic. Now we're gonna put in 2 jars of Alfredo sauce. We're gonna do broth, but I want to use all of that Alfredo in that jar. So we're gonna make sure we get every drop of that Alfredo sauce. Add a healthy pinch of salt. We shouldn't need too much because there's salt in the chicken and there's salt in the sauce, and since it's a jarred sauce. All right, we're gonna add some pepper. Guys, I'm almost out of pepper. I gotta remember to pick some up this week. Then we're gonna add in a whole bag of baby spinach. Okay, guys, this is gonna cook about 4 or 5 hours on high. It's a little bit after lunchtime. That's dinner. So probably the last 15, 20 minutes or so. If you have like cooler noodles, you can use those, but I just broke up lasagna noodles. So we're adding those, and then I'm just gonna finish it off with some heavy cream. I already have some in my fridge, and we're gonna have a yummy dinner. So now we're just gonna drizzle in some heavy cream, like just a couple tablespoons. This is a drizzle situation, and it's just going to make it, you know, a little something extra. The only thing that I think would make this even better is a Parmesan rind and maybe a little bit of Parmesan in it, which I don't have, but we've already taste tested it, and guys, this is delicious. White chicken lasagna soup, that's dinner tonight. For tonight's dinner, we're gonna make an easy beef stew. I've already got 2 boxes of broth in here. I have 3 packages of brown gravy mix. If you buy like the big thing from Costco, that'd be great. I think we're gonna get a Sam's Club membership, and they sell the big thing of this brand, and this is my favorite brand, which is why I use packets. I've got a little bit of garlic in there, a little bit of Kinder's, and a few dashes of Worcestershire sauce. Now we're gonna add our batch cooked pot roast, not the Rojo one. That one's for tacos. So it's cooked in, you know, really yummy red enchilada sauce. This one was just cooked plain in a little bit of broth and then with some salt and pepper. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna drop in some potatoes. These are just, you know, the petite potatoes, and I either halved or quartered them. If they were bigger ones, I quartered them. If they were smaller ones, I halved them. So these are gonna cook in our beef stew. And then kids have eye appointments tonight, so, and I spent the morning on the phone with H&R Block because there is a weird like billing glitch on my taxes, trying to get those filed and ready to go. And that took up the bulk of my morning, which is fun. So probably about a half of a small bag of frozen onions. I told y'all, super easy. And then our bag of peas and carrots, our roast, our potatoes. And so I'll tell you, I really like to cook this on low all day. Today just did not go my way. I couldn't get out here and get it started. So it's gonna cook on high for like 4 or 5-ish hours, and it's still gonna be delicious. It's gonna be yummy. Everyone's gonna be happy. So yeah, stick it on the crock pot on high for a delicious dinner, especially since we have to go out in the cold, which is not always fun. This will be a particularly nice dinner tonight. Guys, it's been about 5.5 hours, and you know what? I am particularly glad and thankful for these quick and easy recipes, because what I didn't tell y'all earlier, because it wasn't on my mind, is Mason and Gracie have youth tonight. Especially with Mason being 12, like the schedules and the times changed this year. He used to go on alternating Thursdays, and Em went on alternating Tuesdays. Now him and Gracie go on Wednesdays at 7. Em has dance at 7, and Em has youth on Thursdays. So thankfully I have it all in my phone. So like my alert went off a little while ago. So it's a good night to have a nice warm crock pot dinner all ready to go. So yay. All right, look at that, it's perfect. Quick and easy beef stew for picked this up on sale quite a few weeks ago. This whole box was $3.75, and guys, this is what's for dinner tonight. Okay, you guys, I'm in my bed. Like, I don't know if you could tell when I showed y'all the mac and cheese. It was loud, it was crazy. We had 2 extra kids here, and it was just a crazy night. It happens sometimes. But yeah, so we didn't do the tacos. We'll probably do the tacos tomorrow night, and they're going to be super simple. I'm going to warm the beef in the crock pot with like just a little bit of water so it stays moist. Water or broth, and then chop up cilantro, some onion. We've got fresh salsa and sour cream in the fridge. It's going to be a super easy dinner. And I'm not going to film it because I've got to get this edited and up for you guys when it's going up. But you know what? It's okay. Like, that's why I pick up things on sale like that mac and cheese, because sometimes things get added on the schedule, or, you know, I misplan, things get away from me, and life gets crazy and hectic. And, you know, you got to pull out the mac and cheese, or, you know, the $4.99 frozen pizza from the freezer, you know, those kinds of situations. And they will save you on those crazy nights. And it's cheaper than takeout, which, you know, it could be really tempting on a crazy night to just go get takeout. No, we just made up a few boxes of mac and cheese. We fed everybody that was here happily, and it worked out. So now I'm tired. I'm ready for bed. Everyone's getting settled down. Tomorrow it's actually going to be a little bit more relaxed, which we're due for. But yeah, so thanks for hanging out with me. You guys, do me a favor, like this video and subscribe. And you know what? Come back for just more authentic, real life mom content. Look, I've got like the shadow because of like the glare and everything. And there's no faking it here. So we love you. We appreciate you. Come back for more Pancakes and Pandemonium. I'll see you soon. Bye.